Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make a website with WordPress. This is really easy, it's really quick. I'm going to show you how to do it all point and click. It's going to take you literally a matter of seconds to install a WordPress website with cPanel. So here we are in cPanel. So I'm going to assume that you've got a web host, otherwise you won't be able to use cPanel. So you put in your login details and you land on the control panel page. So here you've got quite a lot of options. We are going to go explore a few of these in a second because I want to make sure that not only do you have WordPress installed on your website, but you also have it set up properly so it's secure, so it's fast, so you can receive professional emails, so you look professional. So let's go ahead, let's do that. Let's set up your email account. So the website I'm using today, this is one of my niche sites that I'm just about to set up. It's called naturalweekly.com. Haven't really done anything with it before, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you what I'm doing with it right now. So let's go ahead to your emails. So we want to go to email accounts. We're going to set up a professional looking email first before we create the website. So we click on the create button and then username. I would say instead of using your username, I would say something like info at your domain name. That's a good one. And then we can use a strong password for that. Decide how much web storage space we want to allocate to it. And then click create. And there your domain name, your email address is all set up and you're good to go. That's ready. It's that simple. And there you can check your email. You can log in to the webmail thingy. So it's like an email client. You can choose between Horde or Round Cube. Let's log in, and there you will receive your emails, and you'll be able to compose emails and send them out. It's simple stuff. But I know a lot of people kind of fall down with this. They're not sure how to set up a professional looking email address. That's how you do it. It's simple stuff, right? So let's go ahead and make sure that your site is secure. So your host might have done this for you, but chances are they might not have given you what's called an SSL, that's Secure Socket Layer certificate. So you know when you visit a website and it's got that little padlock on it, that's what we're going to do. So all data that goes across your website is secure, it's encrypted. And this is really good if you intend to sell stuff on your website at some point in the future. So we need to click this SSL. This is really easy. So we go install and manage SSL for your site. And that gives us the HTTPS. The S stands for secure. Click manage SSL sites. We don't have to do anything technical here. Scroll down to select a domain name. Select your domain name, autofill by domain name. Then we go down to install cert. It's installing, and there you can see mine was already installed. Click OK, and that should be good to go. Now if we go to WordPress, to the cPanel, let's go down to this area here. So we've got scripts. Yours might look slightly different, but you will at some point on the cPanel be able to access this icon, WordPress. Click on that. Check out how fast and easy this is. So give it an overview. Read the overview if you want. I think because you're already here now, you know that you want to install WordPress. So let's go ahead and do that. Pay attention to this bit here. So in directory, if you want your WordPress website installed straight away on the domain name, so you type in yourdomainname.com and then go, and it lands on your WordPress website. If that's what you want, make sure that this field is empty. So there's nothing in there. If you want it in a special directory, so it might be your domainname.com/blog, go ahead and install it in that directory. Otherwise, just leave it blank. Because listen, WordPress is practically a CMS now. So that means content management system. So we can do like all kinds of different websites with WordPress. This comes from, the directory thing comes from a time when WordPress was strictly just a blogging tool. And that's all people used it for before it evolved into what it is now. So I actually remember those days. I've been using WordPress since maybe 2006 was the first time I installed it. And it was absolutely just a blogging tool. Now you can do e-commerce. You can create different types of landing pages. You can do very complicated community-driven websites all very easily. So I would say just leave it blank and you'll be good to go. So site name. So here you want to add in the keywords for your website. You can change this later if you want to. I'm just going to call my Natural Weekly. Site description. Let's say natural products for, and then you might want to put in your target audience there. I'm just going to leave it blank for the moment. Not blank, but I'm going to leave it just as is. And then we can choose an admin password. So I'm going to go with something really random. Put in a few special characters like that. Make it really strong. Then we can choose a few things. So let's go to advanced. Now, what I want you to do here is with the table prefix, I want you to change that. Okay, it's going to be pretty secure as it is, but most WordPress installs have got this WP thing. They add some extra information there as well, but what I want you to do is to just change it from the default. So get rid of that WP. This is just an extra layer of security there. Database name. That's going to be pretty secure as is, but this is what I want you to pay attention to. So auto upgrade. I always have upgraded to the latest version installed. Now you do have to pay attention to the updates with this, but it means that your site is really secure, because sometimes when there's a major upgrade or update, some of the plugins might stop working. So be aware of that. So I'll leave it to your discretion to decide which one you want to do. I'm fairly active with this stuff, so I'll just run in and update the plugins as well. But you can actually automate that if you want to. I'll show you in a second. Here we have an option to auto update WordPress plugins. There it is. And then auto upgrade WordPress themes. I'm going to check that as well. You don't have to if you don't want to. It is your discretion. Backup location. My server takes, I think it's 12 hourly backups anyway, so I don't need to do that. Select theme. Not going to bother with that for the moment. I'm just going to click install. And there, look at how fast this goes. So checking the submitted data. So it's running through the install process. 10% done, 11:12. So look at the speed of that. Look how fast that went. So there we have the website installed. So that was really fast. Let's have a look at and verify that it is actually installed. There you go. Default installation. Boom. That was easy, right? That was really simple. Once we got the email sorted out and we did the secure socket layer, the actual install of this was really easy. And we can go to the WordPress dashboard if we want to and log in, and there you go. So now we can start adding content to the site if we want to. We can add an about page. We can start installing plugins. We can add new themes if we want to. So have a play around with it. That is a live website and you've seen how easy it is. Okay, hope you found this useful. See you again soon.